Well, it's a cry for help that too often goes unheard until now. Tonight, a local nonprofit is asking Hamilton County to step up, supporting victims of domestic violence and sexual assault.
Well, what's at stake is funding for life-saving services that thousands of survivors rely on every year. Local 3's Xavier Harris shows us how the Partnership for Families, Children, and Adults is working to protect the most vulnerable and why they say the time to act is now.
For nearly 150 years, Partnership in Chattanooga has been answering crisis calls for survivors of domestic violence and victims of sexual assault. Now, with the demand rising and resources stretched thin, they're calling on Hamilton County so they can continue answering those calls.
We made a request of the Hamilton County Commissioners for some money to support those victim support services in our area.
Partnership is asking for $330,000 to help fund victim support services. This marks the third straight year the county would contribute to these critical operations.
We've seen a tremendous growth in the need for our victim support services. The amount of bed nights in our domestic violence shelter is up 66% over 3 years, and the amount of forensic exams we do in our rape crisis center is up 26% over 3 years.
Kevin Hyde, CEO of Partnership, says just last year alone, the crisis hotline received more than 1,500 calls. The Rape Crisis Center, they helped 228 survivors, and 137 of them underwent forensic medical exams, the second highest number in nearly 3 decades.
So unfortunately, those numbers have not gone down, and we see them continue to rise above the level of natural growth in our community.
Hyde says without the partnership, local governments could be forced to shoulder the entire burden.
And if they had to stand up this capability from scratch and pay the full cost for the facilities, it would cost them way more than the budget that we put together every year of $3.4 million a year.
With a growing demand for trauma-informed care and a critical funding request on the table, Partnership hopes the county will continue investing in the safety and healing of survivors. Reporting in Chattanooga, I'm Xavier Harris, Local 3 News.